Hi everybody. Today I'm making my first video in English on my YouTube channel, so I hope you're not gonna be too strict regarding my accent. Maybe you'll find it cute or anything, but I hope you understand me pretty well. So yeah, today my subject it's regarding the restaurants. What I hate the most when I'm going to a restaurant, the 5 things that irritates me the most. So yeah, if you have any comments regarding what I'm talking about today, don't hesitate to put the comments on other things that irritates you. I'm not the most difficult client. Sometimes I have to feel free to tell them what I'm thinking about the food instead of saying, oh yeah, everything is alright, but in reality it's not very good, because I want to be too polite and everything. And sometimes I'm a little bit picky, but I'm not like the worst client who's complaining all the time. So here we go. What I hate the most, the first thing is regarding the dressing on a salad. When I'm ordering a salad, I want to eat light and have a lot of vegetable in it. For example, niçoise salad. So I'm expecting a little bit of olive oil and balsamic mixed together, but when I'm finding out it's a dressing that is looking like more a Caesar salad dressing, I just want to complain. But I'm like, oh, okay, let's order something else on the menu next time I'm coming to the restaurant. Or the best is to ask for the dressing to be on the side of the plate instead of all on the top of your food. When there's too much dressing, when it's all juicy, it's like you don't have the impression to eat healthy. Okay, when you are going in a restaurant, you have to expect that not to always eat healthy, but you just try to make the best of it. When you are going with friends and enjoy the evening, you try not to count your calories, because I hate counting my calories. I'm not on a diet, but I want to eat well as much as possible. The second thing I hate the most when I'm eating at a restaurant, it's people who are putting butter everywhere. For example, I'm ordering for bagel, cream cheese bagel, and I don't understand why few places when I'm ordering it, they put butter on the bagel, and after they put on the top of it the cream cheese. It's like, it's not a necessity, you know. It's already greasy, it's already like fat with the cream cheese. And a lot of places they don't put butter, but at least they ask to you if you want butter on it before putting it in the bagel. The third thing I hate the most when I'm going to eat to a restaurant with friends or anything, it's when I'm ordering a glass of wine, like a regular glass of wine, like French from France, or South Africa wine or anything, something about like $12 in Canadian dollars. For me it's a little bit expensive, so I'm expecting to have at least the half of the glass filled with wine. But instead it happened to me once. Probably they didn't have enough of the wine, and when they poured the wine in the glass, there was like a small quantity, like it's only like 2 sips or something, and you are paying like $12 for that. So it's too expensive for nothing. I should have told the waiter at the time, but once again I was too polite, and I was like, okay, it's my fault. Next time, you know, drink wine at home, take something else on the menu, take a beer, and you'll be fine. We will have enough alcohol. But sometimes to eat with a good bowl of pasta, for example, in an Italian restaurant, you don't want to take a beer to eat your pasta with. So yeah, that's it. So the fourth thing, it's when I find a lot of hair, plenty of hair in my food. Like one hair, it's fine, but most of the time I'm stopping to eat. I stop eating completely because I'm so disgusted. But I shut my mouth and I'm like, okay, it happens sometimes, you know, it can't be perfect every time. Once while I was going in a restaurant for breakfast with my family, and my mother paid for my dish, and I've ordered waffles with fruits, and there was cream on the top of it, and I was like, yeah, I was super hungry that morning. When I was starting to eat a bite of it, I realized that I had a hair in my waffle. So I was like, okay, I'll just put it on the side. I was so disgusted, but I was like, oh, I'm so hungry, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to eat. But each bite, one after another, the second, the third, and the fourth, there was always another hair waiting for me, with each bite I was eating. So I completely stopped. I told my mother, I apologized to my mother, and she was like, okay, just ask the waitress to bring something else. But I was so disgusted, I was afraid to order something else that I would find other hair in my plate, in my food. So I just stopped eating. We paid the bills, and I just grabbed something to eat once we arrived home. I think that was the worst, like in my top 5. I should have put it like first on the list. So the final one, the last one is I was going to a pub. I was like, okay, I would like to order food and a beer. So I told the waitress, okay, I would like to order something to eat and a beer. And she was like, yeah, to me you can order a beer, but you have to ask the other waitress to order your food. So it was on separate bills in the same restaurant, the pub. So I was expecting to have the same waitress for the beer and the food, but no, it was a separate bills, separate charges, taxes, and separate tips. So I had to give tips to one waitress for my beer and give tips to the other lady who serves to me food. So I thought it was really funny, and that doesn't make sense in a way. Like when you're going in a pub, you are expecting to order food and a beer, like both together. But no, it's like you order beer or food, and if you would like to have both, you need to ask 2 different waitresses to serve your plate and your beer. Like, anyway, that was my small video I've made. So I hope you enjoyed it. So put a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to know more. So I really apologize to the fact that I didn't have any time to make videos, plus my camera which I'm vlogging with was broken, so I had to send it to repair to Canon, and I had to wait. And also I have an exam coming up, so yeah, my bird wasn't like, she wasn't trying to scream or anything at all. She was super quiet, so I'm super happy she's not on me for this time. Maybe later, but yeah, see you next time to my next video, and I will talk to you more about my trips coming up, and also regarding my ancestry DNA test. So I need to make a follow-up video regarding this, because of that I was able to find a grand cousin, like the cousin of my mother, and a part of the family that we have lost touch with. So yeah, see you next time.